Hey, Brian Stecker here again, certified personal trainer and baby boomer fitness expert, where today I'm going to talk about the best ways to achieve weight loss for men over the age of 50. Being a baby boomer fitness expert and being at Boomer Fitness here for the last 4 years, I often get asked the question a lot of times from middle-aged men is, how do I begin to lose weight? Because a lot of times they'll go back and they'll try a routine that they did in high school, they'll try a routine that they did in college, they'll try a routine that they did in their mid-30s, but what inevitably happened is that life took over. Life took over, their priorities became their families, their priorities became their work, as it should have been, because that's the stage of life. But now they've noticed, like, hey, they went to the doctor's saying, hey, you know, if you don't change these things, your life expectancy is going to shorten down, and everything that you've worked hard for over the years, you're not going to be able to deal with. Or maybe you're feeling a little bit more sluggish, or maybe your joints are hurting a little bit, but inevitably you're realizing that, hey, I need to lose some weight so that way I can enjoy the second half of my life as much as the first half of my life. So to do that, you've got to first and foremost, you've got to start out and you've got to get a plan. So what does your plan look like? A plan of action for weight loss looks just like this. First and foremost, you've got to lock yourself in and say, okay, I need to prioritize doing resistance training. And now that you're over the age of 50, you're not going to be able to just go in and start doing some strength training workouts, because your body's going to fight you a little bit. Your recovery is not going to be what it was in its 20s and 30s. And so you're going to have to mix and match different ways to get that weight loss goal. So when you're doing your plan for resistance training, you're going to usually have a strength day. You're going to usually have a body weight day. You're usually going to have a metabolic day, meaning you're going to move one exercise to the next with very minimal rest. You're going to have some high intensity interval training, and you're going to have some just general cardiovascular training. I really want to focus on resistance training, because what that's going to do is every decade over the age of 30, you begin to lose lean body mass. And as we know, every pound of muscle we lose 50 calories per pound that we lose. So if we lose 10 pounds of muscle, that's 500 calories we're losing a day from our metabolism. So I would centralize my plan around a good resistance training program, working those different methods. The next thing with that plan is you need to start looking at your nutrition. You need to look at your nutrition and start saying, okay, how many calories am I taking in on a day-to-day basis? You know, it's calories in, calories out. And then the last part, if that plan, is you need to start looking at your mindset. What are your thought processes that prevent you from doing that? Are you telling yourself the BS, the belief system that you don't have enough time, or you don't have the resources, or you don't know how to do it, or you're too old? What BS do you need to get through? Or what help do you need from Brian Stecker? There you go. So the next thing is you've got to look for is getting some accountability. If you look at all the research studies out there, they show the people that have the most success with any plan is somebody that's held accountable to it. It's easy to pick up that plan on day one, and I see with so many of my men training groups and women training groups that they'll pick up the program and they're excited about it. They're going to tell me all the reasons why they're going to be successful and how it's going to change their life. But then they go on their own, and then there's no results. So the people that have the most success are the people that have some kind of accountability, somebody that's going to check in with them on a daily basis, multiple days during the week, or every single week. Just by the research shows, by somebody having a specific time where you've got to report to them, and then you have to meet with them, people are going to be more than likely to achieve their goals. So the next part with that, you got to have a support system. If you're planning on achieving these fitness goals, and you go home or you go to work and there's a ton of people out there that don't support you with your goals, it's going to be hard, because somebody's going to bring some cookies to the office. Somebody's going to say, hey, Bob, you want to go grab a couple beers tonight? And if you don't have the right support system, you're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot. So it's important to start getting some friends that are in better shape than you are, because who you spend time with is who you become. So you want to find some people that aren't going to maybe hold you accountable, but are living their life to their standard, and you want to spend some time with them so that way you can start picking up those habits, getting yourself in a positive environment that's going to help move you forward. The last part, he's got to have some incentive. I mean, you can only run from the lion so long. And what I mean by running from the lion is you go to the doctor and the doctor says to you, okay, you have high blood pressure, or you got high cholesterol, or you're on your path to diabetes. And if you don't do something about it, hey, you're not going to be around. But you can only use fear as a motivator so long. So you've got to find the things that excite you. Do you have a wedding coming up? Is there a 5K that you want to do? Is there a competition you want to do? Are there certain clothes you want to fit into? Is there a vacation you want to go on? So find yourself an incentive. And once you find yourself that incentive, then you can start giving yourself some deadlines. And a lot of people say, well, they set a New Year's resolution, and then they start saying, okay, I don't look at that New Year's resolution until next year. So the best thing to do for deadlines is to make them short. Do a 4-week challenge, do a 28-day challenge, do a 6-week challenge, do a 8-week challenge. Those times are short enough to let you take your vision, to take your passion, to take that plan and just laser focus in and focus on one day at a time, one meal at a time, one workout at a time, and just do the things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis that's going to allow you to get there. So what you found in these 5 simple steps, you're going to be rapidly moving yourself to getting that weight loss. So I hope you guys have a great day. If this video has helped you, just drop a comment down below how it's made a difference with you, or just let me know which one of those 5 areas you need the most help with.
I would love to hear what you liked best about this video. So down below, you'll see a comment section. Just leave your comments, and I want to thank you so much for the comments you've been leaving me over the months, and I've been getting back to filling those out. Also down below in the description box, you'll see a link, and in that description box with that link, you want to click it, and it's going to take you to another page where you're going to get 4 free workouts. To get those 4 free workouts, you just have to enter your email address. So go down below, click the link, and we're going to get you those workouts right away by entering your email address. Also, down below, make sure you click the subscribe button so you get updated when we release all this great content. So thank you again for tuning in. Thank you so much for your comments. Go get your free workouts, and you guys make it a great day.